So the iPhone 17e is a beautiful phone that just came out, and you might be trying to figure out exactly how you can go through and use the iPhone 17e. Now, luckily for you, it's a very basic process, and it really does not take too much time at all. So to get started, what you're first going to want to do is you just want to kind of understand how the exterior and the outside basically holds up on this iPhone. Now, on the exterior, you're getting your standard display, and you're also getting your notch. So the notch is a little controversial right now, but you still maintain it on your particular iPhone. On the left side, you basically don't get anything. You just get like this flat-sided, iPhone. So just get your buttons and an action button now, which is nice. Nothing at the very top. At the very bottom, you're getting your USB Type-C port, which is awesome, as well as your speaker grills. On the right side, you are getting your side button and or your power button right here, which is really, really nice. You're getting your USB Type-C port at the bottom, like I mentioned. On the back side, you do get your MagSafe capability now. So on your iPhone, you get that MagSafe type of charging, which is really cool. So you can slap this thing on some sort of MagSafe charger, and you can go through and just charge this thing up that way, which is really cool. You get your single camera setup in the top left, and that is mostly what you're getting inside of this particular device. So there's not anything else super crazy. It's a very basic type of layout for the most part. Now, on top of that, when you first boot up your iPhone 17e, it's going to tell you to go through its basic layout and like its setup. Well, as soon as you set it up, you'll come into your lock screen. So this is basically what your lock screen looks like, and I'll go and just kind of take it off Do Not Disturb mode so you can kind of see what it actually looks like. So this is what it's going to look like when you actually boot it up. So here you're basically going to be able to see your time, your date, as well as some notifications throughout the middle. So any of those notifications that you might be getting, text messages, anything like that, they'll basically show up at the bottom, and that's going to be a really easy thing that you can kind of see here. Now, on top of that, when you're going through and using your lock screen, you can also go through and hold down on your lock screen like this, and then you can also go through and edit it up. So you have the ability of holding it down, and you can go through and edit up your lock screen, just like so. And what you can do here is you can click on Customize at the bottom. You can tap right onto that Customize button, and you can start customizing this page. So it's actually very easy. You can tap onto your time right up here if you want to change how things look. If you want to change how everything is kind of like this, you can kind of change it this way. You can change the color, scheme, everything like that. You can also go through and add widgets right up here too. So you can go through and you can just tap on widgets, and then you can just, basically start adding widgets, changing widgets, things like that, right over here into this page, which is really, really nice. At the very bottom, you have these app icons. You can tap onto these icons if you want to change them and adjust them. That's another really easy thing you can kind of do here. Whenever you're done, you can tap on Done up here, and then you can swipe up and you're into your home screen. So your home screen is basically where you're always going to come to when you swipe up at the bottom. So the bottom has a gesture bar. Whenever you swipe up, it will always take you back home. Now at the top, you have your status bar, time, all that stuff, battery life, your cell signal. It will show you all that up in the top. You'll also have your app icons and your widgets. So here what you can do is you can just go through and you can, look at all your app icons that you have. You can swipe between these pages. If you swipe all the way to the end, this will be your app library. So all the applications you have inside of your iPhone will be housed right here. So you'll be able to see all that right there, which is really, really nice. Or you can swing all the way back to the front and you'll basically come into your home screen. And then you'll also have this little sidebar here, which shows you widgets and things that you can add right over there. Now, on top of that, when it comes down to this particular page, you can also move these app icons around. You can hold down on an icon like this, and you can move it around. You can move it wherever you want to. That's another really cool, easy thing that you basically have right there. That's another awesome thing you can kind of do. But, that's kind of it on the main screen. If you swipe down from the top left corner, right over here, you'll basically come back into an area that looks just like your lock screen. So this will just be basically your notification drawer. You can see all your notifications again. If you swipe down from the top right button, right up here, you'll come into your control widget panel. So these are like your quick toggles. So basically inside of this panel, it will allow you to go through and see your quick toggles. You can enable, disable Bluetooth, change your song, increase, decrease brightness, increase, decrease sound, focus mode, all these things you can kind of adjust and kind of modify here, which is another really cool thing you basically have. Now you can also go through in the top left corner and click on the little plus button, and you can also modify and edit up these quick toggles. So you can kind of go through and you can make your quick toggles, bigger, smaller. You can add in a control, you can delete a control. You can do all those types of things here, which was another really nice thing to basically have. So this was something I really liked, and you can kind of modify and edit it up that way. In the top right corner, you'll have this little power button. So what you can do is you can tap onto that power button right up here, and then you can hold it down if you want to, and you can slide a power off if you really want. So you can slide a power off, and you can edit it up whichever way you want to, which is really cool. So those are some really easy things to do there. Now, when you open up an application on your iPhone 17e, you'll basically come into a page like this. Well, if you want to go home, we already talked about it. You just drag the bottom, and you basically take it back home. Same thing with all these other applications. So you can open up all these other apps, and you just come back home, and that's it. You can also swipe between your applications by just dragging the bar at the bottom and just moving it around like this. So you can kind of go through and move it around whichever way you want to. And that is another nice thing that you basically have. So it's up to you to kind of determine that. Now, if you want to see all the applications you have in the background, you can basically just kind of drag the bar and just kind of stop halfway through. So now you'll be in your Recents tab in your Recents application panel. So now you can see all the different types of applications you have in the background. And you can see now, if you want to, you can actually close out of these applications just by swiping up from the bottom like this. So now you can swipe up from the bottom, and then you'll be able to come into this type of page. So all the applications are clear, and that's basically that. Now, you can also go through and do a little bit more adjustments by going through and going into your Settings application. So once you go inside of your Settings app, this is basically what the Settings app looks like. And there is a lot of stuff to keep in mind here. So number one, you'll see that you have your Wi-Fi connection panel, your cellular connection, battery. If you ever want to edit up some battery settings, you can always do that here. You also have your general settings here. General settings houses a lot of important pieces. You have about your iPhone, software update if you want to update your iPhone ever. You want to click on the software update panel, and it will allow you to software update your iPhone. Under iPhone storage, if you ever need to clear some storage on your iPhone, you can do that here. AirDrop, there's a lot of other things that you can kind of edit up here too. Hopping back out, we have accessibility. Our iPhone 17e also has our action button control. So now what we can do is we can tap on action button, and we can edit up our action button on our iPhone 17e as well. So that's another really cool thing that we have the capability of doing. And like I said before, I'm a really big fan of that as well. And for Apple Intelligence and Siri, we have that on our iPhone 17e, so you can enable that there. Camera, home screen and app library. You have a lot of these other types of options that you can kind of edit up here as well. So I'd recommend going through and hopping inside of this settings application and just kind of getting used to it and editing up this whole entire page. Because sometimes you might find yourself, wanting to edit up something, and this is a really easy area for you to kind of just, start, having some fun with your iPhone. So that is primarily how you use the iPhone 17e. It's a very good iPhone, for the most part. I like it. And if you're in the market, you can't go wrong with this phone. And now you have a good idea of how to use it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.